Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a collective reading for the phase after the eclipses. So, because it's a collective reading, I'm doing it with my big combined deck of tarot cards and astrological oracle cards, although there are only tarot cards here in this part. But before I begin with the message for this reading in particular, I just wanted to share with you what's been going on these past few days with the readings, and particularly because since the eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Taurus, and I am Taurus ascendant, I feel like I've been trying to pull in some message or something to be revealed, whether, using cards or in dreams or in meditation. And I feel like I can only see a glimpse. I cannot pull the full thing. It's very frustrating, to be honest. So for the last few days, I've been, playing with the cards and shuffling and trying to see if there is, messages, or if there is anything really to be said about the phase of the eclipse. And I pulled a few spreads, but right at the time that I was, going to sit down to record the message, something happened. So, I've done 3 or 4 readings now that didn't end up being recorded because of that. And so I was trying to understand why is that. And to be honest, I still don't have an answer. I feel like there's something that is slowly being formed to be revealed coherently, but right now it's like it's very scattered. The information is very scattered. So I did a reading for the eclipse, and then I did a reading for Sagittarius that didn't was not recorded, and then I did this other collective reading which was for the post eclipse phase, which I'm doing again right now, and this is the one that I'm recording. So it's been a few readings now, and I feel like that needs to be shared with you, just to be honest with what's been going on behind the scenes, before I press record here on my phone. So yeah, I feel like this has to do with, the background of this message that is here in the cards right now. And I truly hope that this one gets through, because I feel like there is encouragement. There is a blessing that is here, as a guidance for the collective, so that you go through with this path that, is promising to be exciting. At least this is the encouragement that you're receiving, that we are all receiving, that this is meant to be fun, this is meant to be exciting, this is meant to be thrilling, this is meant to be, just something that is that intrigues us, that moves us, that just ignites our desire. The reason for that, because we're beginning with this Knight of Wands, and this Knight of Wands was actually in the reading that I tried to do yesterday for the collective as well. And this card was almost like, kind of dropped in the middle of the reading and felt like it didn't really belong there. And to be the first one today in this message, this gives me a little bit of, an understanding of why, individually as part of the collective, we might feel a little bit out of sorts or lacking motivation. This is what this Knight of Wands is talking about. It's like maybe you have lost your curiosity, your zest for life, your passion, because it's like this is a natural thing that moves this Knight of Wands. And it feels like, because the connection with yesterday's reading that I tried to do, it feels like you're trying to find motivation, you're trying to find your passion, or discover what new passion could come from everything that is ending, because these past eclipses talked a lot about and activated a lot of releasing and letting go inside of us, both the solar and the lunar eclipse, but especially the lunar. And I feel like there is encouragement for us to find individually and collectively motivation, like a reason to proceed forward, a reason to find this joy, to find this find the desire really to go for it. Because these two cards, they are a conversation, they are a dynamic that is playing between the stars, being the star beings, the star intelligence, the cosmic intelligence, like this sort of like universal force that is coming through the stars. But the Hierophant is kind of like the mentor, or the person that is, maybe it's you, right? Maybe you're the translator for the star. So in a sense, you are being the bridge. But in this case, to be honest, it's like, I'm sensing more like we are in this place, in this Knight of Wands, wanting to be stimulated, wanting to be motivated, wanting to find a reason to, just pursue something and go after a dream or a desire. And I feel like the one who is giving this encouragement is this Hierophant. The Hierophant here, it feels like somebody that has connection to the stars also. It feels like maybe you need, a third party, somebody else outside of you to connect to the stars. Maybe you think that you have lost this direct connection, this direct ability to understand or just hear the stars and, connect the dots. This was something that was coming up in one of the readings that didn't end up being recorded. So maybe that's also something that is making you lose interest or lose motivation, right? It's like the ability to connect the dots, connect the stars. So, but there is somebody here playing the role of this Hierophant that seems to be very respected, very admired, somebody that maybe we're just talking about higher self, your higher entity. But it's beautiful because this Hierophant is playing the role of the collective. So maybe we're talking about, soul groups or soul family. So it's not like individually something just for you. It's more like this push that the universe is giving to us as collective, in terms of like providing this bridge, providing, it's coming through as like words of wisdom that might come through like as your higher thoughts, your higher understandings, your higher consciousness. But there is this relationship between these two energies and the encouragement that they are giving to you with the Two of Cups. And everything that they are saying is that they love you. This is the message from this Two of Cups. It's like love is the bond. It's like the connection that they have with the stars, that this Hierophant has and nourishes from the stars, with the stars, to get together, to hear the stars and learn from them, is through love. Is the bond is love. And that's part of the lecture or the message that they are trying to convey to you, to reestablish or restore your motivation, in order to you directly feel the stars and hear the stars and reconnect. So the love bond is here in the Two of Cups, and I feel like this is the most important thing, so that you can find this the courage really to go for it, because it feels like this is very healing, right? The healing coming from the star, but through, it's like they are, we just had the lunar eclipse in Taurus, and the Hierophant is Taurus. So maybe you do have somebody that embodies that Taurian perseverance and consistency and strength and just grounding, right? It's like they're just grounded beings. So they provide you the security that you need right now. And it's a security that is not bound by the 3D or by the material aspects. It's bound by love. So this is the encouragement. Like, what is going to give you the motivation and the security is the knowingness that both of you are connected with, by love, and you are all connected to the stars by love, because of love, through love. And so here, okay, so let me show you first this one, which is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is coming through as gathering your belongings. It's pretty much, you knowing that there is this path, this journey ahead for you, but you are lacking motivation. So it's almost like you're postponing this journey. You're postponing this, the date, deciding a date to leave, because it's like you're not so sure that, if we're talking about a traveler and, we think of, how people used to travel when they didn't have Google Maps or anything like that, or, planes or anything like that. It's like they used to travel using the light of the stars. So the stars were this guidance, this, it's like this nighttime guidance. And so I feel like there is this reassurance coming from the Hierophant that when you connect through this love bond to the stars, it's like they're going to show you the map. They're going to be this night sky type of necessary guidance. So you're preparing to leave. You're preparing to, gather what's the most important things that you have in terms of physical things, practical stuff. Just packing up your bag. This is what I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles, because both of these cards that are following and ending this part of the reading are talking about going away and releasing something. But in this case, it's like releasing perhaps, the fear that you have about not knowing exactly how you're going to proceed forward if you are now feeling like you're lacking motivation. So how is this going to last over time during this journey? How are you going to endure, really? It feels like that you need to have the strength, that you need to have the desire, something that pulls you, that continuously just intrigues you and just keeps pushing you forward, right? And it feels like you're lacking that. So the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups, both of these cards, especially the Eight of Cups coming last, it's talking about being right at the shore, meaning it's like right at that gate or that line that is going to be like this divider, about where you are right now and, where you're going. So it feels like you are standing right at this threshold, and there is a lot of fear because of the Nine of Swords. The fear of being alone, of not having guidance from the stars, not being able to communicate with the stars. Maybe you feel like you lost sight or lost your intuitive abilities, but the bond is here and it's being made, very apparent, very stable. It's like the Hierophant is stabilizing this bond, is guaranteeing that no matter how far you go, it's like you will find the connection with the stars in your journey ahead. But it's important that you go. It's something that only you can go. So what I was seeing here with the Nine of Swords, despite the fear, is it's like even if you cannot see the stars, right? If, you know, there are clouds and you cannot see the stars shining, it's like, feel the breeze. This is what I was getting with the Nine of Swords. It's like, feel the breeze, because it's like the winds are going to blow in your favor. I've never seen this actually with the Nine of Swords, but this is how I'm feeling this, because it's like this subtle but very strong presence and reassurance coming from the Hierophant. It's like the Hierophant wants to make sure that you know that this bond exists, and it's very tight, it's very true, it's very reliable. So no matter like how much you can see or how much you can perceive of the stars, like literally see, or, you know, perceive in, you know, the subtle aspects, follow the wind. It's like follow, it's kind of like it is subtle, but it's like you have to pay attention to how the wind is moving, because that's how you're going to set sail, right? It's like, this is also talking about this ship, you know, departing, really. And both of them are saying that you have everything that you need, you have gathered all of your belongings, you're ready to go. So don't stay too much in this like in this farewells, right? It's like, there is no need to cry for, you know, who's staying, or for the things that you're not sure about, or the things that you cannot see. It's like, this is stable because of how the Hierophant is making sure that you feel the bond with them. So it's kind of like this encouragement not to fear too much a departure, or, you know, something that you feel like you are losing your ground, or you're losing your hope, or you're losing your faith, you're losing your courage. It's like, know that it's here. The love bond is there. It's like, once you can feel the love bond, then you can find like the subtle guidance that is going to come from the stars, even though maybe you cannot see them, right? I hope that makes sense. I am going to pull more cards to see where this is going, where this wants to go next. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.